Figurative language, word relationships, and nuances in word meanings are all ways that we can add depth and creativity to our writing and speaking. These tools can help us to convey complex ideas and emotions in a more vivid and impactful way. Let's start with figurative language. This is when we use words or phrases in a non-literal way to create a particular image or feeling. For example, instead of saying, "the sun is hot," we might say, "the sun is a fiery ball in the sky." This creates a more striking image in the reader's mind and helps them to feel the heat of the sun more intensely. Another type of figurative language is simile, which compares two unlike things using the words like or as. For example, her hair was like a waterfall of gold. Metaphor is another form of figurative language which compares two things without using the words like or as. For example, life is a journey. Next, let's talk about word relationships. Words can have all sorts of connections to one another, like synonyms, words that mean the same thing, antonyms, words that mean the opposite, and homonyms, words that are spelled the same, but have different meanings. For example, let's take the word well. A synonym for well would be healthy, and an antonym would be ill. A homonym would be, well, the hole in the ground where we can draw water from. Finally, let's talk about nuances in word meanings. Sometimes, words can have multiple meanings, depending on the context they're used in. For example, the word bat can mean a piece of equipment used to hit a ball in baseball, or a type of animal with wings. Another example of this is the word love, which can be used in different contexts, like romantic love, platonic love, or even loving a thing like ice cream. All of these literary devices can be found in many famous literary texts, such as Shakespeare's plays, and in everyday conversation. An example of figurative language in Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet is that Romeo uses metaphor when he compares Juliet to the sun. "Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon." Nuances in word meaning. In Othello, the character Iago uses irony when he says, "I am not what I am." He is pretending to be honest, but he is actually deceitful. Personification. In Julius Caesar, the soothsayer says, "Beware the Ides of March." Here, the Ides of March is personified as something that can harm the character. It's important to understand and use these tools in your own writing and speaking to make your words more powerful and interesting.